Sometimes I feel lonely in the middle of Manhattan, surrounded by a million.
The song is called Lonely in Manhattan. It was inspired by a friend of mine, Marcella, who, when we were on a trip to New York City, she was saying, wow, you know, there's like a zillion million people that live here, and yet I bet a lot of them are really lonely. And she said, you know, how sad that would be to just like live on top of all these people and then just be kind of lonely because it's hard to connect with people sometimes, so even though there's people around. So that really stuck with me, and I wrote it on a little Post-it note and put it in the car. And then, I don't know, 1 or 2 years later, I wrote a song about it. And we brought these kids in because these kids are a little bit like us in some ways. Except that these guys still have, like, we envy them because they have their wildness still about them. And they're a little bit more pure in what they want. They just go straight after what they want. And then as we get older, of course, we learn to, you know, we sort of keep our little bits of like our armor on us, and we know how to be socially effective, and we know how to say the right things and do the right things. But sometimes it keeps us from doing things that are more fun, like Grace here, right? And,
yep.
and yeah, so this kind of is in honor of the kids, really.
Sometimes I feel lonely in the middle of mankind. Pum, 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 pum. But a million more fortunate.
How did you learn to sing?
Well, I liked music since I was little.
But how'd you learn to sing?
Well, I learned to sing when I was 2 years old. Lay with me, tell me a story about how you met me, just talk to me.
I'm the only one who's got a chance at a notion of what my soul came here for.
Ronan, what are the things that you think are similar about you and Chuck?
Our hat.
That and
The clothes we're wearing.
Nail polish.
Nail polish.
stay with me, lay with me, tell me a story about how you met me, just talk to me. Well, I kind of just started hearing songs on the radio and started to memorize the words, and then I just started singing. Sometimes I feel lonely in the middle of Manhattan, surrounded.
What's it like to be in a music video?
Well, it can make you a little nervous at first, and it takes a lot of work, and you usually have a script, so you can like take it open and practice on it, and you usually have a couple people doing it with you, so like you can look at other members of it to see what they're singing if you get stuck, and then they kind of remind you when it's your time to sing or remind you what you're supposed to be singing, and it's really fun, and usually it takes a long time for it to happen, and you have to have a lot of practiced rehearsals, and it's just really cool and fun.
Awesome.